We are on a day!
What did you say?
We're on a date.
Oh, I thought you said we're on a day, and I'm like, a day?
Day.
Or I thought I might have said we're on a day diet, and I'm like, wait, what?
I like a day diet. No, we are on a day date. I've got to go to work in about an hour and a half. So we're going to go get a drink together, me and this fine-looking man right here. He needed a Pepsi, and I'm going to indulge him because I need his phone. That's the honest truth right there. I need him because I need his phone. Jared and I have made a infertility boo-boo. Well, kind of. Once upon a time, we went and saw Dr. N. We now no longer see Dr. N.
It's okay, I'm not a really big fan of Dr. N.
He was a nice guy.
If you like grumpy, I'll fix you because this will go good on my resume, doc. Instead of fixing me because it's the right thing to do, he wanted to do it.
So he could say that
So he could look good in front of everybody else because he hadn't had anybody with Cowman syndrome yet.
We missed 3 appointments over the course of like
That's
3 or 4 years.
I would have to...
They used to call my phone to remind me of Jared's appointments. But for some reason, they changed the contact information. Not me. It was always set up underneath my number. Always. It's always, the whole time we've been married, been set up under my contact information. Well, they started calling Jared's phone because Jared, he's the patient. So I never got the reminders. So, because you have to set the appointments up like 3 months in advance, right? Well, I never got the reminder and forgot, and we missed the appointments. So Dr. N has decided that he no longer wants to see Jared.
Calling from Dr. N's office. I was calling just to let you know that unfortunately Dr. has denied seeing you since you've had a few no-shows. You do have to find another provider to see for your problem.
Your problem.
My problem.
It is our fault. In the end, we did miss the appointments, but it's fine. We dropped the ball. We're just morons. That's fine.
We're not very good at adulting.
Yeah, we need to learn to do better, don't we? Legitimately, we have him to thank for getting us started on this journey. You know what I mean? Because he was like, I really think, and we're like, really? And he's like, yeah. And we're like, well, we had done the embryo adoption and it didn't work. What other options did we have? Let's just start closing doors. So we decided to start closing doors. We still have refills on Jared's medication, so it's not that big of a deal currently. But we do need to find a new doctor, permanent doctor. We definitely can see Dr. F for the time being.
I'll be with you in just a second.
What are you gonna get, Jared?
Same thing I was good.
What's that?
Try to take over the world.
Oh, that's Pinky in the Brain. I'm wondering if I can get a pink flamingo and if I can get a Pepsi.
42.
Can I get that in a 44 ounce, not a 42 ounce, 44.
Okay.
And that's it. Okay, thanks. It doesn't come in a 42, Jared. Only a 44.
Look, I sell Apple Watches and all I say is 38 millimeter or 42 millimeter. And so I think that 42 just like popped out of my brain.
Probably. All right, well, let's go home now that we've got our drinks, pink flamingo and Pepsi. Pink flamingos tear up my bowels. So into darkness we go. I need to set up an appointment to see Dr. Just a follow-up.
And what's your name?
Jessica Gale. do an 8 a.m. Why not do first thing, right? Perfect. Yay! All right, I appreciate your help, Bridget. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Don't make fun of my bye-bye. Bye-bye!
Jessica doesn't do a normal bye. She does bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Talk to me like that. Don't pretend like you know who I am. You don't know me. You don't know what lions I've seen in Africa?
Yeah?
Yeah, because I've been to
Ow.
Africa.
I crushed my finger between the microwave and your phone. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I love you. Aw, look at that face. He's so loving. Should I check that off? Bing! That was good dancing. Do it again.
Nope.
Do it again. Do we only get rendition 1?
Yeah.
Why not? Come on.
I got a taco.
I want a taco. By the way, I made homemade flour tortillas. Look at those suckers.
You didn't make them. You might have mixed the dough balls.
That means I made them!
Who cooked them?
I rolled them out. And Jared...
It wasn't just you.
Jared cooked them.
What I'm saying is, it wasn't just you. It was multiples of us.
I'll let you take some credit. It's fine.
I take...
Look at this taco. Do you realize that it's Taco Tuesday? What? What? We're having tacos on Taco Tuesday. Well, Jared's having tacos on Taco Tuesday. I am not. Come here, little kitty. Hey, come in. Oh, no, it's a mouse. Hey, Biddy. Hey, look at that mouse right there, huh? Yeah, is it still alive or is it dead? Oh, boy. What a day we are having. You're such a good boy for catching it. Yeah. Now he's gonna play with it. Oh boy. How fortuitous. Poor mouse. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry for death. Yeah, that is true. Aw, look at that little face. Poor mouse. Goodbye, little mouse. Oh, look, there's another one. This is the second mouse this last week we've caught. Because of yonder fields that happen to be back behind our home with all of these beautiful cattle. There are so many mice that we literally have to have a cat. We have to, like, otherwise, the time that we didn't have a cat, do you remember that, Jared? In between when Monkey died and before we got Foos, we didn't have a cat. We had mice in the house. Voles in the house. So it's like imperative to have a cat. It's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. Yeah. So I have 45 minutes. Let me show you what's going on. Once upon a time, we had a toilet. This toilet specifically. And this toilet, I took the innards out of a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and put in a flush system that you'd flush up for number 1 and flush down for number 2. It was supposed to save water. Well, anyways, this was the first toilet that the system failed on. So luckily we had a backup toilet, the other main toilet area. Mess. This little piece of wire went inside of this thing. This is where it frayed. It attached through that little tube. And that's what actually caused the mechanism inside of the flusher to flush. Well, obviously, this is not what it's supposed to do, but this is what happened. So, I have to take this piece out, this can stay, and this will come out, and then this will come off. By the power of YouTube magic, we have it working again. No more sticking my hand in the tank to try and get some flush. Bam. Remember, if I can be handy, you can be handy. Anybody can be handy. You can learn anything on YouTube. That's what this platform is for. You can learn stuff that you don't need to know and things that you do need to know. This is something that I needed to know. I saved myself 150 bucks doing it myself rather than having somebody else come out and do it for me. So if you want to see the longer version, the how-to version of how to change the innards of your toilet, go over to my channel, not the Hilarious Gales channel, my channel. I'll have a link here at the end of the video that will just, all you'll need to do is clink it, and it'll take you over to my channel where I'll post maybe how-tos and recipes and I don't know, things that girls can do, things that we can do better, whatever. Recipes, I don't know, it'll turn into something, we'll see. So make sure to go over and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much, you guys. Remember who you are. Remember that you're great. Never forget it.